Hello everyone, this is Shrikant. Today we are going to learn about knowledge base in Salesforce Lightning, and we'll also have some real-time scenarios to have a better understanding. By end of this video, you will be able to understand what is Salesforce knowledge and how it is helpful for customers or agents. Agents are nothing but customer support people. And we'll also see how to configure it to make customers and agents life easier. Okay, and finally you could confidently propose knowledge articles or knowledge base as a solution to your client when we got this kind of requirements. Okay, always remember while learning something new topic in Salesforce, don't think like a developer or admin, think like an end user. This helps us to learn things quickly. Okay, hey, who are you? I got a problem. I recently started a laptop selling company. Okay, that's nice. There are many service related questions coming in from customers, of course. My agents are not completely trained yet. Okay, that's a problem. I'm the only one who has the complete knowledge, and I'm not having enough time to address queries or train all my agents. Please help. Okay, before going to your problem, I have a questions. How come your legs are so thin? And how come your hands are so flexible? Sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's try to understand your problem first. Okay, so basically our skinny legs guy is owning a company where he sell laptops. Okay, so left side, whenever you're sending laptops, there might be some issues, something like login issue, OS failed, or they might come up with some issues and they can even ask for product details. So all the customers can raise some kind of issues or some kind of queries to the customer support people. So right side we have agents who are customer support people who needs to address these questions or issues, correct? But as this is a new company, our CEO did not get enough time to train these agents. As they were not trained, they were unable to address all these issues. At the same point of time, the CEO knows everything about this product, A to Z about all these products. But the thing is, he couldn't address all these issues by himself with these customers, right? Because he's not an agent in the first place. So this is his problem. His agents were not trained, and at the same point of time, he was unable to address all these questions at once. Don't worry, we have a solution for this. Presenting you knowledge base. It's like a library in Salesforce. Okay, how does this work? Now we have customers where they will be querying or asking for some questions. We have agents. Now what we will do is we'll ask our CEO to document all the product details like FAQs or login issue resolutions or about OS failed issues and all, and we'll ask him to put it in the knowledge base. So this is kind of container Salesforce by default provides. Okay, so in this knowledge base we'll ask him to upload it whenever it is necessary. So this knowledge base will be having all the product details or all the FAQs and all. Now these agents, whenever a case comes like a login issue or OS failed, let's say OS failed issue has come up as a case to these agents. Any document in knowledge base which is matching with this name will be shown up on their screens directly next to that case. So obviously they can just tell them the customer, okay, so this is the document, so these are the steps you need to do, and then they can assist these customers. So this is how agents can access knowledge base on their screens next to their case, and then they can reply them back quickly. Okay. Now, not only agents can have access to this knowledge base, even customers can have access to this knowledge base, but not the complete access. We can display only set of knowledge base questions, something like FAQs, as articles to these customers so that they can see and then they can fix their problem by themselves rather than asking to agents every time. This helps our agents to have better productivity also. This is how knowledge base will help our skinny leg CEO to resolve his issue. I love it. How to set up knowledge base in Salesforce Lightning. Like anything in Salesforce, knowledge base is also very easy to set up in Salesforce Lightning. Let's dive in. To create knowledge base in Salesforce, you need to click on Gear button first, and here you need to click on Service Setup. Okay, click on Service Setup. This will take us to the screen where you can set up the knowledge base. Here you can see knowledge setup, right? If you don't see this here, you can click on View All, and there you can select knowledge base also. And here you can scroll down and you should be able to see knowledge setup. Okay, so now I will click on knowledge setup here, and it will show me a pop-up where I can select the values. Now I will click on start. So this is how you need to set up. So first click on start, and here you need to give the names who needs to have access to this knowledge base. So you can click on this place so that the person can create knowledge base articles or knowledge base documents. Okay, by default it has selected my name, who is sysadmin. My system admin access is having permission to create articles or information in knowledge base. Okay, now click on next. Here it is asking for some kind of data category, so don't worry about it, just click on next. And it will ask about create some articles or what next. So you can create articles by clicking on let's go. Articles are nothing but information or the documents that you want users to or agents to have access to. Okay, now click on finish. Now our knowledge setup is ready. Now, so it is ready where I can see it. The thing is, whenever you set up knowledge base, automatically an object or table will be created in Salesforce with name knowledge. So how to see that? Like any tab in Salesforce, you can just click on app launcher and then you need to click on view all and scroll down and you should be seeing something called knowledge. Knowledge, where are you? Knowledge, yeah. I am searching for knowledge. Good. So it will navigate us to this knowledge tab where you can create information or you can create documents or we call it as articles in Salesforce. So this is what is called knowledge base tab where you can create new information. Okay. Now there are no current articles or no information that is there in our knowledge base. Currently it is empty. Now our CEO wants some kind of information to be there in this particular knowledge. So now I will click on new. Salesforce by default provided us with some kind of FAQ knowledge types. FAQs are nothing but frequently asked questions from customers. So we'll give some kind of frequently asked questions and then we'll go ahead. So we'll try to create FAQs about warranty and OS issues. Okay, so warranty details of model laptop model ABCD 1122. Okay, URL will be automatically populated and you just need to type the question. This is at its text area. You need to click on edit so that you can type your question. Something like, what are the warranty details of laptop model ABCD 1122? And then you can give it as, here again you need to click on edit, laptop model warranty details are 2 years and can be extended. Okay, as this is a rich text area, you can select bold or you can put italic, etc, etc. So this is the question, this is a FAQ question and this is the answer. So I will click save and new. So I will create one more article. Okay, so this is about some kind of OS issue. So a new another FAQ, I will say that title will be OS information. Okay, and in question we need to just give edit and I will ask for, so the question will be, what is the default OS that gets installed when I buy the laptop? So he's just asking for what kind of OS that will be installed and I can give it as Windows 10, simple, or maybe you can put Linux. Edit, and here you can just type Windows 10, simple, and then click on save. Okay, now we have two informations that are provided in knowledge base. So this is about OS information, about the default OS, this is a query, and the other one is about warranty details. So these are two FAQ informations that we are storing in knowledge base. So if I click on knowledge, we have created the information. Now any case comes up which are matching with this knowledge information, this knowledge information should be displayed in the agent screen so that they can just help the customers immediately. Now we will quickly create a case about asking for warranty. So as the information about warranty has been already created, we'll see whether it is showing up. Now click on case. Where are you, case? Yeah, here. So cases. Click on new. So these are existing cases in my system. I will click on new and I will ask for warranty. Okay, so anything about warranty. So case will just give the mandatory fields. It's about email or maybe phone, and scroll down. Subject, please provide. So this is like an query case. Okay, so it's just a query question to the customer support. Please provide the warranty details about the model ABCD 1122. Okay, and I'll just copy and give the same description as well and click on save. So as soon as this case has been created, agent should be able to see the relevant information that I have created. So if you see, this is the knowledge. So this will defaultly come. If it doesn't come, you need to add this related list. First of all, we'll see the details first. Okay. So this is about the subject which customer has raised. This is the description. It is asking for some warranty details. As an agent, I do not have much information about it, so I need to rely on knowledge base. Now, if you don't see this particular knowledge block in the right side or anywhere in your screen, you need to add it from the page layout. Okay, record page layout. So you see edit page here, right? Click on setup and click on edit page. This will take us to the record page screen, and here if you see, here is the knowledge. If you don't see it, you just need to type knowledge here, knowledge. So you just need to drag and then put it wherever you want it. Okay, so this is how you can add your knowledge block into your page layout. Okay, so as it is already added into my system, I will just go back and it will open my case page. But the question is, I have created a case which is relevant to warranty details, but the information which I have created in the knowledge base is not displaying up here. But basically, ideally, that has to be displayed here. The information which we have created in knowledge base has to be displayed here. Why articles are not displaying under knowledge layout in case page? It should display, right? Yes, it should display, but there is a reason. All the articles that we have created are in draft stage. Usually article will be in three states, either in draft stage or in published state or it's in archive state. All the records that we create at first time will be in draft state. There is something called publish button. On clicking on it, it will go into the published state. As soon as an article is in published state, then it will display under cases. Now to make those articles to be displayed in this knowledge box, we need to publish them. So how to publish it? We'll go back to knowledge tab. Either you can click on app launcher and go, or you can click on here and then click on knowledge. So we are navigating to knowledge tab. Now we need to navigate to the draft articles. So whenever you create an article like we did before, so those articles will be in draft state. Okay, so you need to publish them. How to publish it? So select both of them and you see a publish button here, right? So if you click on this publish, automatically they will move into published state. So click on publish. Now they are published. Where did they go? So as the state has been changed, we need to find them in published articles list view. So these list views are standard Salesforce list views. Now articles are in published state. Now we'll see whether these articles are displaying in our case or not. So click on this case. We'll just refresh this page. And here, if you see, we are seeing those suggested articles. So warranty details, laptop model and OS information. If you don't see them, just search here. Something like laptop C, if you can just search warranty, it will get the relevant one. So warranty, click on it and it will open that respective article. If I see and open this article, it says 2 years in this documentation. So I will go back to the case and I will inform to the customer saying that, hey customer, the warranty is about 2 years for this model ABD or 1122. This is how knowledge articles can be published in Salesforce. Nice, but all these are related to FAQs. I wanted to store user manuals also, like installation manuals or troubleshooting manuals. How to do it? If I go to this knowledge tab and click on new, Salesforce will give us to create knowledge article or knowledge information, but it is related to FAQ. Salesforce by default give us this feature to store information about FAQs. FAQs means frequently asked questions. Whenever it is frequently asked questions, it is all about question and answer, correct? Question and answer. But as per the requirement by the CEO, he is asking for us to store about the user manuals. We don't want this question and answer here in that case, but we need a text area or some kind of big text box where we can have step-by-step feature about this user manual. If you see here, so whenever we click on new knowledge article in the UI, so it is asking for title, question and answer, right? So it's purely about FAQs. But as CEO asked, if we need some kind of manual knowledge articles to be created, we do not want question and answer. Instead, we want step-by-step description, and it has to be stored in a different field or a different column. Okay. To have that, we need to have separate fields on different page layouts. For that, you need to create record types. Okay. So our target is will create another page layout which will store this field and it will remove these two fields, and we'll have two record types. One is FAQ and one is manual. Okay, so we'll try to do it. So currently by default Salesforce give us this page layout. Okay, which page layout? This page layout is having question and answer. So first we need to have another field which is for step-by-step description. Okay, so we'll create field first, and we also need to create one more page layout. That page layout should not have this question and answer. So to do it, we need to go to setup, click on setup and object manager. Click on this object manager. As I said, whenever you set up knowledge base, then automatically knowledge object will be created. So just search for knowledge object. So yeah, this is our knowledge object. So if you see carefully, it has been ended with KAV. Unlike our custom objects or standard objects, it has been ended with __ KAV. This is just for information, nothing to do with our setup. So we'll try to create a new field which is about step-by-step description of the user manual. So we'll create new, and I think it is better to have a rich text area. I hope you already know how to create custom fields, so we'll just scroll down, rich text area, and next. So make it as step-by-step procedure, and let the default values as is, and click on next, and click on next, and click on save. So we have our field ready. So we need to have this field in a separate page layout where question and answer shouldn't be there. So we'll click on page layout, and this is our FAQ page layout, and this is the default page layout. So in this FAQ page layout, you have seen, as FAQ is basically frequently asked questions, it will have question and answer fields. Now we'll create one more page layout where it should only have step-by-step procedure, unlike our FAQ page layout. So I will just try to clone it from knowledge page layout or FAQ layout, and then make it as lightning knowledge manual layout, and click on save. In this page layout, I don't want question and answer, so I will remove them from this page layout. Take it from here, take it from here, and I need to get our step-by-step procedure thing. Where did it go? Yeah, here. Copy and then click on save. Now we have our page layout ready. The next thing is about record types. Why do we need record types? Whenever you click on new knowledge article, it should ask you whether you want to create FAQ or user manual. So to do that, we need to have record types. To ask that question for you, we need to have record types. Currently we have FAQ record type. Now we need to create one more. So FAQ is a default record type, and it has been created by Salesforce. We are just creating it for manual now. So manual record type. Okay, and I need to make it active, else it will not display. I am enabling it for all profiles, and click on, where is next? Click on next, and select the page layout. I want manual layout to be selected for all profiles. Okay, and click on. Be very careful with this step. If you miss this out, you cannot see the expected result. Click on save. Now we have our record type ready, and we have our page layout ready. Now we can test it. So we have, if you click on record types, so we have two record types. So whenever you have two record types, Salesforce will ask you to select the record type first, and based on this record type, it will navigate to the respective screen. So I will switch back to knowledge. So I will just click across here, and I will click on knowledge tab again, and I will click on new. So now it is asking if you want to select FAQ or you want to select manual. So as FAQ has already been seen, I will click on manual. So click on next, and if I go down, I would be seeing only step-by-step procedure, and I will not see question and answer, because this is about manual. So it's like a user manual. So you just need to give step 1, you need to open your system, step 2, unplug it or plug it, and step 3, throw it out, something like that. Okay, all these steps can be given in manuals. So something like click on start, click on shutdown, throw your laptop out of the window, something like this. So title will be how to fix my laptop overheating issue, something like this. And you can just create a manual saying that how to fix that issue by step. Clear? Now I can create FAQ again. So I will show you again how FAQ page layout looks like. So I will click on new again, and in this FAQ click on next, and you should be seeing question and answer. So scroll down and you should be seeing question and answer. And if you see step-by-step procedure also still there, because when I have created that particular field, I did not remove it from the actual FAQ layout. So we'll just take it out from the layout, click on page layouts and click on FAQ layout and scroll down and from here just take it out. Okay, drag and drop in the top and click on save. And you can just navigate here and click on refresh to see whether FAQ page layout has been changed, and the step-by-step procedure field should not be displayed now, only question and answer. See, problem solved. Step-by-step procedure is not displaying now here, question and answer is displaying from FAQ. So this is how you can use your record types and page layouts to serve your different kind of knowledge article types. We have 3 articles so far, 2 FAQs and 1 manual, right? We have created 2 FAQs and 1 troubleshooting manual, right? Is there a way we can categorize these things properly? Yes, there is a way. So whenever you need to, we have multiple like thousands of articles of different types, of different record types. You need to categorize them so that it is easy for you to check the articles whenever you click on the category. So we call this categorization in Salesforce as data category groups. So here we can create 2 categories, like we have the record types. We can categorize like FAQs and manuals. So I'm having one as FAQ category and the second one as manuals. To create data category groups, you need to click on service setup again. This will take us to the screen where you need to type data category in this quick find. So if you see, there is data category setup. Clearly see, if you have other options also, just you need to click on data category setup. And now it will ask us to create the group first. First we need to create a group. So I will make it as FAQs and manuals. Okay. And I will give the unique name and click on save. Now group has been created. So this is, if you see, this is kind of tree structure. I can add FAQ here, FAQs, and click on add. And I can add the C under that FAQs, under all we have FAQs. I will click on manual again now, manuals, and click on add. Now you can add as many categories as you want, and at the same point of time under each group also, under each category also, you can add one more category. Something like, if you see under manuals also, I can add further one more category. For now it is not required, but I will show you how you need to create. So under manuals, I can make it as user manual as one category, and under manuals I can add another category as troubleshooting manual. Okay, so if I create manuals of troubleshooting, then I can put those in this category, and if I want user manuals, I can put this in category, and FAQs as in this category. Currently I don't need these two, I don't need this differentiation, so I will just go and delete those categories. Okay, so you can create inner categories also like this. See, under all you will be seeing 2 categories, under manuals you will be seeing 2 more categories. So I will delete them, click on OK, and again troubleshooting, click on OK. Now we have only 2 categories, FAQs and manuals, and click on save. Now our data category setup is ready. Now how to add our articles to these data categories? To do that, these data categories has to be in active mode. If you see these are inactive, we need to make them active. How? So here there is an option activate category group, and this will get activated, and it has been listed under activity category group, right? Now we'll go and see how to add these articles in these data categories respectively. Now we will navigate to the knowledge tab and we'll see how to assign an article to a data category. Now this is our draft article. So click on how to fix my laptop overheating issue and we'll categorize into manual category. Okay. So how to add it? If you see there is something called category down here and this is a drop down, click on edit. After you click on edit, it will give you all. So you can add any article to multiple categories. In this case, I want to add only to the manuals category and I will click on save. So this is how you can categorize your particular article to any category. If you can add multiple, it show you how many categories it is belongs to. The biggest advantage with these categories is we can use these categories as a filter in reports. By using these filters, you can find how many articles under this category were in published state and in draft state. How can I give permission to my users to create and publish articles? Some of my agents should just see the articles but not publish. How to do this? To manage these permissions, we need to configure them in profiles. So we have multiple permissions on profiles for managing these articles. First one is manage articles. It is helpful for us to create the articles and edit those articles, etc. Archive articles is all about archiving the articles which are not in use anymore. And finally, we have CRUD permissions on object, which is really important on knowledge object. If you don't have permission on this knowledge object, even though you have access on manage, publish and archive articles, it's not at all useful. So you need to have permission on knowledge object first, only then these permissions will come into picture. Okay, now we'll see how these permissions will affect the user in case of this knowledge articles. So currently I have this agent A squared. So we'll go to his profile and then see how we can change it and how it will impact him. I parallelly logged in with that user separately. So first we'll go and check with this profile. Okay. So this is custom admin profile associated with this user and click on edit. Okay. Now, and if you search for manage articles down here, so you see manage articles, right? So I will remove this permission and we have something called archive articles. And finally, we should be taking out publish articles. See? So these are the three permissions: publish, archive, and manage articles. But in knowledge, so a knowledge object will be created and I have just given read and view all, which means they should be able to see, agents should be able to see the knowledge articles, but they cannot do anything like creating of articles, publishing the articles, or archiving the articles. So we'll just save and we'll see whether it is happening properly or not. Now I logged in with A squared agent and if you see, we have this case. Okay, now we'll open this case and we'll see if he is having access to those articles. So this is our case detail page and if you see, this user is having access to these knowledge articles. Okay, now we'll see whether he can create new articles or not. Ideally he should not create because we did not give permission for this user or this user profile to not to have publish articles or archive articles or manage articles permission. So if you see, we don't see any new button here. So I will just open the draft articles and we'll see whether he can publish or not. So he do not have any buttons as such. Only thing he can do on these articles is just read option, or he can only view those articles. He cannot do anything about it. Now I want this user to have all the permissions like publishing of articles, archiving of articles. Very simple, just go to his profile and make them checked. Very simple. Let's try it out. Okay, now we'll try to give him all the permissions on articles. Okay, so scroll down and give manage articles permission and archive article permission and publish article permission. So is it enough? The answer is no, because to publish articles, which means you're creating articles, which means you need to have create option on CRUD level. So we'll give create, edit, and you can also give delete, and you can also give modify all. So I'm giving all the permissions so that you have full access. Oh, I forgot one last thing left. So all the users who wants to do more than viewing the articles, they should be having the knowledge user permission. So we'll see whether this user is having it or not. So we'll click on this user and we should be seeing something called a knowledge user. See, this is knowledge user. You need to have this permission, only then you can do more than viewing the articles. So I'll click on it and click on save. Now we are pretty much done. So to do more than viewing the articles, you need to have knowledge user permission, you need to have access to knowledge object, and you also need to have manage permission, archive permission, and publish articles permission. So we'll just go here and we'll see whether this user is having this permission or not. I will just refresh this page and we should be seeing some buttons here. Look, so we got buttons to publish, assign, archive, delete. So you can do whatever you want here, and you can also create new articles. So this is how you can give permission to users to just view the articles, or you can also give permissions to the users to manage, delete, edit, whatever you want on these articles. Okay. By default, system admin will be having all the access on these articles. Clear? What if my articles needs to be updated? Will my old changes will be lost? If an article is published, then the old changes will never be lost. They will be added as a new version. Every time you do changes, it will create a new draft article and you can do whatever changes you want, and then a new version will be created for it. The old changes will not be lost for published article. Let's come to this knowledge tab again. So currently we are in published article state, and let's open this warranty details of laptop. If you see, the detail says the warranty is 2 years. Let's say because of our new guidelines, it has been changed to 3 years. Okay. Now we need to have this information updated to the agents or to the customer. So this is the only knowledge base. How do we edit it? So the published article can never be edited. So you need to create a new version by using edit as draft. So as soon as you click on edit as draft, it will create a new version and it will be in draft state. See, now we'll do some changes with this answer. Okay, click on edit and now change the value from 2 years to 3 years and click on save. Now this will be creating a new version, but it is still in draft state. So if you see, if you click on these versions, this is a new version of this previous document. So click on versions, and if you see, this is the old version which is in published state. So they will be still seeing, users will be still seeing that version, extended value as 2 years. Until our latest version, which is in draft state, is published, they will be still seeing as 2 years. So what we need to do is we need to publish this. As soon as you click on publish, this will go to the previous version, and this will come into use for both customers and agents. So I will click on publish and we'll see whether it is impacting or not. So you see, it says to viewing. So this is the version that will be used. If I go to knowledge articles now and I will click on this warranty details of laptop model, as this is published state, now it will show 3 years as an extended version. See, so this is the version that currently both customers and agents will be seeing. So version number 2, which is in active state. So this is version 2 and this is version 1. If I click on this older version, there you should be seeing as 2 years. See, as soon as you create a new version, the previous version will go to archived state. This is how you can update your changes in this knowledge base. What option will I have if my article is no longer required? So you do have 2 options. 1, you can archive it. 2, you can delete it. So any article can be in draft stage and it can be in published stage. Finally, it can be in archive stage. So if you still want to delete it, if you don't want that article to be there in the system at all, then you can delete it. If you want to let that article be there in the system, then you can just archive it. As simple as that. Okay, first thing first. So we cannot delete any article which is in published state. Okay, but if you want to delete, or if you don't want that published article to be displayed to any user, then what you can do is click on that article and move that article to archive state. Okay, click on archive and click on archive button. It should move that article to archive state. Now we'll go and check it in archived articles. Okay, here if you see any article in archive state, those will not be displayed to the agents or to the customers. In case if you really don't want this article to be displayed in the system at all, then you can select that article and you can delete it. So by clicking on this delete, it will be removed from the database forever. So this is how you can archive or you can delete any article from the system. And that's the wrap up. If you like this video, give a thumbs up. If you have any questions, comment down below. Practice, 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 and bye.